Okay. Recording, go live. Harbor, container registry, massive content. Thank you, whoever put the Harbor container registry on ARM64. Going live. Pretend there's music going. We're having a lovely time. Let's kick it over. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? I know this is not our normal time. Very sorry. Very busy. Lots of things to do. I'm having tea. Tonight on the Devs Operative stream, we have a special guest. We've actually put Sam Delamarter, our typical, we put him in the de-evolution chamber and have come up with a Cretaceous period creature. And his name's Adam. And say hello, Adam.
Hello.
It's lovely to have you with us tonight.
Thank you.
Makita,
Happy to be here.
would you please introduce yourself?
Here as always, Mr. Dan Makita, DevOps extraordinaire. Looking forward to a fun night of playing around with some cloud-native tools. It's going to be good. It's going to be a chill one tonight.
Also, massive content stream producer, Dan Makita, so appreciate that a lot. This is all being streamed from an AMD rig, so everybody enjoy the crispiness. If LBC's in the chat, he's probably not in the chat for me, he's probably in bed. I'm just kidding, he goes to bed at 2 a.m. So tonight, our topic is a CNCF tool.
I'm just validating our stream setup here because we are streaming from McCracken's rig right now. I sound fantastic, as always. McCracken, you have double audio coming through.
Right,
so you are, you got two versions of yourself.
Let me check the comms right now. How's that sound? Because I'm pretty sure I had both thingies on.
Please
and
hold,
I now should not have both thingies on.
Such technical terms.
I click a lot of buttons as a professional, Sova. So I'd appreciate you. Why don't you stick to what you're good at, like Harbor, and making fun of me. Pretty good at that. So I guess you can carry on.
You're golden.
All right, well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. We have the de-evolution chamber, Sova, standing in for Sam. Appreciate that a lot. It's going to be super chill. Sorry for the double. But the nice thing is this is the stream, and we can like clip the good stuff for the YouTube later. So I'm fine feeling silly in public. It's fine. It's an acquired skill. Makita, your video looks great. Your video looks great. Like, it's the clearest video I've ever seen. Best
Fantastic.
lighting. Sova also. Best lighting. Best sounding Sova.
Doesn't get much better.
You know, it's kind of funny, actually, for everyone watching, which we actually have 6 viewers right now, which is crazy.
Good evening.
I am building a new computer because the one I built 4 years ago, which was awesome then, can't stream very well right now. Every time I try to stream, we have issues. So I am building a new rig. It is coming together very nicely. It's going to be very powerful. Very powerful. It's got a good ARM, the 5950 Ryzen processor. It's going to be liquid cooled, which I'm doing for the first time and freaking out about. So I look forward to finishing this build. It's taking a very long time.
I'm running a 5600X at 22% CPU right now, Makita, just for the record. So you're going to be cool as a cucumber.
Can't wait. I can't wait to just get it done. But the reason I bring that up is I'm on my MacBook right now, which is just not my normal setup for our streams. Okay, so let's kick off the stream. We have people watching. So tonight, with our special guest Adam here, we are going to we don't. Well, first of all, we don't have this prepared. We like using this stream as a chance for you guys to see how we work through problems, and we use the stream as a motivator for us to look at problems too. So, we're not looking at a problem tonight. We are looking at Harbor, and actually, let's start out the stream by talking about Harbor, and make sure we're all on the same page here. The CNCF, which we are a member of, we are a silver member of the CNCF. They are a foundation, an open source foundation that helps provide utilities for open source projects to have a structure or a governance around them to move them forward. And today we are going to look at Harbor. And let's take a look. I think this one's actually incubating.
Nope, it has graduated.
Really?
Yes, it is on the graduated list now.
Holy crap, look at that.
Yeah, so what we're going to try and do tonight, we're going to learn a little bit about Harbor, and we have a cluster that's up and running, and we have a namespace carved out for Harbor, and we're going to see about getting that installed. The cluster is running on Raspberry Pis. It's an ARM64 architecture, and currently Harbor does not have support for ARM64. It was a candidate for the 2.3 release, which is the most current release, but that did not make the cut, so we don't have that yet. But there are some individuals who have forked the repository and have a version we may be able to get up and running. So that's what we're going to attempt to do tonight and see if we can get this container registry to work for us. So a lot of cool things with Harbor. There are some really good webinars out there on this on the CNCF site. So if you go to cncf.io/webinars and you filter for the project being Harbor, there are some good videos out there that talk about this more in depth if this is something you care to learn more about.
Fantastic. So where do you want me to begin here? You want me to read this little introduction here?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So what is Harbor? Harbor is an open source registry that secures artifacts with policies and role-based access control, ensures images are scanned and free from vulnerabilities, and signs images as trusted. Harbor, a CNCF graduated project, delivers compliance, performance, and interoperability to help you consistently and securely manage artifacts across cloud-native compute platforms like Kubernetes and Docker. So that is a very good thing, a very good introduction, I guess. But basically, what Harbor is, it is a self-hosted, cloud-native version of Docker Hub. So it is basically just a container registry at its core. Anything that implements the container registry standard works in Harbor. So Helm charts actually implement the container registry standard. So Helm charts can be stored in Harbor as well. Yeah,
I think it's a big positive too, having that vulnerability scanning and being able to mark images as trusted. I think that's going to give people peace of mind when they go to install some of these artifacts and they know that it's been scanned and is vulnerability free, and they can trust it. So yep. I think that's a big win.
I won't derail, but I will comment just about the container image scanning anecdote from the real world. In the trenches where people work, there's a scanner by one vendor that I'm not going to name on the stream, and that sucker will scan everything and pull down everything and take up all your disk But just be aware of that. Certain vendors might do that. I'm glad this one probably does not. I can actually guarantee this one does not do that. Please carry on.
Okay, so like Adam was saying, we run a ARM64 Kubernetes cluster.
Yeah.
So Adam has done a little bit of digging. Where should I go for that ARM64 image?
So the one I was looking at, go back to do a Google search.
Is it this one?
I'm having a hard time seeing your screen from where I'm at. Or it's not coming through clearly.
That's fine. Is it Hizlang bin?
No, let me.
The README was updated. 14.
Go ahead. I sent you the link in Discord if you have another window.
Hold on. I have it on my phone. I don't want to bring Discord up on the stream. Let's see. Rock Panda. All right, Rock Panda. Let's do this. Rock Panda, Harbor, ARM64. GitHub memory. Rock Panda. GitHub memory. What the heck is this? What the hell?
We're working on the soundboard. We'll get there.
Hey, oh yeah, you're on you sent me GitHub memory. What's GitHub memory?
Up in the upper right-hand corner, click on GitHub. I authorized it, and then I was able to get to the repo. I'm sure it's trustworthy. Nobody would fish for this. Or don't. Find another one. We're good.
I have to create an account too?
Plyzy, thank you for the follow.
Lazy. Okay. I created an account.
Okay. Now go back to that Rock Panda page. And no, go back to the Rock Panda. Scroll down a little bit. Somewhere, click on the Harbor ARM64. There should be a link to the... Maybe scroll back up. Somewhere there was a spot I could click on.
Master.
Yeah, try that.
Master. You're not going. Rock Panda. Rock Panda profile. No. What is this site? Just give me a GitHub.
I know, I'm finding it.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I found it. Here we go. This is the same one I was on.
Perfect.
And it's forked from the original one.
I wish Sam was here to rebuild it for us. God damn.
Okay, so this is just a fork of this guy. Okay. Clone this repo and run the command, or download the release package. Let's check out the releases. So the last time it was built was June 23rd, 2020. This one in particular. I'm going to take a look at the Rock Panda one and see the last time his releases were built.
Yeah, it looks like it's built as of 1.9.3. The current version is 2.3.
Okay. Whoops. Please hold. Okay, I'm gonna click this. I want to, before we dig into this, I want to see if there's a newer version.
Yep.
If you don't mind. So we want Harbor, ARM64.
We want Harbor, ideally Harbor 2.3.
I remember we were looking at it the other day, and yeah, we found the GitHub issue for it. And when we scrolled through, multiple arc support story. Yep. And then we found Harbor ARM here. Build Harbor for ARM architecture. Okay. Okay, come back here. Let's see what else we got. Hi all. ARM64 builds. It's still open. That's closed. That's closed. Subrepos here. PR. Okay, let's check out the PR. BuildX. This is closed. Images published by GitHub Actions. Packages. Man, there's a lot of these. Heart. Yeah, the last time these were published were all in 2020 though, so this isn't right.
Quick question.
Yep.
When was the last time we tried to just install the latest Helm chart? This is a Makita question, by the way. Dan Makita always asks me this kind of question. Have we tried to install it lately?
No.
No problem.
That's what I'm aware of.
No problem.
That is a great question then. Let's give it a shot.
It was your idea. You taught me that.
Deploy Harbor. Let's see if they have a Helm chart. Yep, they do. Excellent. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, because this definitely was a blocker the last time we tried this, which was 2020 at minimum, right? Or at the earliest, right? Definitely was a blocker.
Oh, nice. Keeping up with the chat. I was engrossed in what I was doing, so I did not see that.
I love the chat, and the chat loves me. They mostly love the kitty.
Kitty?
Good.
But I'm talking with Mr. Shang and, people that won't be named that might be in the Florida Keys, etc. Man of mystery. Man or woman of mystery. You never know.
Okay, let's see here. Sorry, I got distracted. Let me make sure I can even get to our cluster, because I don't use this laptop that often. Looking promising. Looking promising. And cool. We are in, and we are healthy. So let me tab here, and we're going to do a Helm fetch. Oh, we're gonna untar it.
They want us
I don't.
They want us to customize it.
Here we go.
There
Helm
we go.
install.
There we go.
They want me to
They do want you. Huh. Oh. This is a graduated project. Are we sure?
Interesting.
Take the training wheels off. What's up with that?
Well, let's see why they want us to do that. Configuration. Configure the following items in the values YAML. You can also set them as parameters via -- set during Helm install. So ingress rule. Configure the expose ingress host. Okay. Well, we can do that in a little bit. External URL. Okay.
We can do that.
External Postgres. 3 empty databases should be created manually for Harbor Core, Notary Server, and Notary Signer, and configure them in the section. Harbor will create tables automatically when starting up.
We can do that sometime.
Set the database type to external. I bet you it can run with internal.
I would think so.
By default, a default storage class is needed.
We
got
that.
that covered. I bet you we can just install it.
Probably.
I'm doing it.
But you got to untar? That's super weird. Why do you got to untar?
I don't have to untar. We're going. We're just hog wild today.
Okay. Yeah.
Helm upgrade -- install. What is this? What are we doing? Harbor. Harbor. Here we go, boys. Oh, do we have a namespace?
Yep, we have a Harbor namespace.
We'll do it live. I am the
doing it
soundboard.
live.
That's right, Scotty.
Actually, there was a reference earlier. Do you remember the guy that was in Spaceballs in Police Academy who was the human soundboard? That guy?
Yes.
I know somebody that saw him live in stand-up, like back in the 80s. Did you know he did that?
We have 2 default. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Love that guy.
What did it say?
We have 2 default storage classes right now. Chris?
That's impossible. I set up those storage classes. There's no way.
Ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
Default class equals true.
What is that?
Come on,
What
man.
was that? Local path? Rancher. Well, that's a K3S problem. How dare they? So is the other one default? Is my rook good to go then?
Yeah, because the other one said it. There was 2 default classes, so this one is set to default. So we are Gucci there. Back to pods. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I got excited. All right, we're gonna rerun that command. This looks promising. There it goes. All right, yeah.
Well,
we're coming up.
let's go no whammies.
Right, that's right. We are checking.
Container creating is good, but we need the as our compatriot as our compatriot taught us last week. You got to wait until it says blah 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 in the logs later. Exact format.
Exact user process.
Well, which one is that? That's the portal. Harbor portal.
Mm-hmm. They're all doing it though.
They're all. All screwed.
They're all doing it.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's what it looks
what
like.
We expected.
That's exactly what we expected. Always start with the negative test. It's the scientific method. That's the TDD method. Scotty taught me that once. Maybe. It's probably Carlos. For being honest.
Okay. So let's
He loves it.
make dir harbor. Harbor. We're gonna do a Helm fetch harbor -- untar. All right. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, we are set up to replace the images now. So back to what we were doing initially, and that was finding an ARM64 version of Harbor. So I'm going to take a look at this real quick. Look at that. I tested some images by myself. Blah. Hi guys. Need your help to test the ARM64 images version. Use the images under that. Okay, opening that up. What else we got?
Capybara 8, thanks for the follow.
I think your special guest is drawing in lots of viewers.
He's well known throughout a couple circles. The Rocket League circles, mainly.
Multiple arc story.
That's right.
Okay, so what is this? This is Harbor ARM stored in Go Harbor. So it's in the official Harbor community in GitHub. And there is a repo called Harbor ARM. It was updated last month. Build
What's
Harbor
the other branch. Looks like there's 2 branches. What's the other one?
Feature prepare work. This branch is 2 commits ahead and 4 commits behind. Let's okay. Well, let's see what the make file says here. Check in the make file. Check in the make file. Let's do a search here. ARM 64. Okay. Look at that. Downloading something from Aqua Security.
Imagine my shock.
Go architecture, ARM64. There are no build instructions with this, so I'm just looking at this real quick. I'm assuming I would have to have the Harbor code base downloaded for this makefile to work. Okay, so we have 2 options in my mind. I'm gonna put these options out there. You guys tell me what you guys want to do, and maybe there's another option you guys have thought of. 1, we can use the old ARM image that Adam found and just go with that for now. It's a 1 dot version, and the current version is 2 dot. So there's that, and then the other option is we can try pulling down this repo, and I can try building it myself.
Let's pull it down and try building it. See how that goes.
I like it.
Does it say what version this is on?
Well, it was something was merged in last month. Let me go look at the last 5 commits. Pull request. Let's look at this pull request.
Redis? Dockerfile base Redis.
RPM.
Oh wait, I thought I saw.
Hold on. Let's let me go back.
There.
2.3. Arbor tag 2.3. Okay, let's try pulling down this repo and building it and see what happens.
For the chat, not for me, of course. What would you say the makefile does for one? What is unique about the makefile? What's the purpose of that? Pretend like I don't know much about makefiles.
That would make 2 of us.
He's focused.
Are you talking to me right now?
Pretend, Makita, like most of us don't know much about makefiles. And let's pretend like it's for the chat. What's the makefile do for me? Why do I care about that?
Okay, sure. So makefile is a very, very old technology. Very cool, though. And I feel like it went out of favor, at least in most modern programming circles. But it's making a wild comeback recently. In that, what it basically is it's basically a bash file that has some constructs in it that make it easier to call, like functions, basically. Or you can think of it as, with Maven, if you're familiar with Java and Maven, how Maven has specific life cycles it can target. But make is a very old tool. It's written in C. It's very fast. And it's basically the original build automation tool.
Okay.
And you can make it do whatever you want. And there are definitely ways of configuring your makefile that I think are pretty standard. The reason it's coming back into favor is mainly due to the combination of Go and Docker. So what makes make so powerful is that you can mold it and make it do whatever you want. So why it's becoming popular now is, we're building for lots of different architectures, for lots of different base images when it comes to Docker. Go, you can compile Go for whatever architecture you're going to be running it on. So you can create a makefile with different targets in it that allow you to say, hey, build this project, but build it for this architecture, or build this project and build it for Docker. And, or you can pass in both and blah, blah, blah. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility, and it's basically just a little bash script that handles it for you. How's that?
Beautiful. Thank you.
Welcome. And I think make doesn't have a help, so I have to say man make.
We're going to put that clip on YouTube, just for the record.
Do it.
That was a good clip.
Okay, so make is so old that it has a man page.
We're going to skip that part where we yell it.
Make -f makefile. Got it. And then see how you can specify the targets as well. So those targets are referring to you can define targets inside your makefile, which is basically like a function. Hey, call this function. Okay. But they call them targets. Let's take a look at the makefile here. And see if we have any targets. Targets. All. Replace Go Harbor /Harbor's makefile for build Harbor arm. Replace. Okay, yeah, we want to do all. So we are going to say make -f makefile all. Make no rule to make target all. Stop. Okay. Update Go Harbor makefile. Bin sh I command not found. Make I. What is I? We might not have luck with this, but we're gonna try here. Anyone in the chat?
You want me to ask the chat for the big brain strats of this makefile?
Oh, I'm just trying to get audience participation here.
Oh, I can do that. People in the chat. Huge brain people in the chat, please. Only. If anybody knows how to get this makefile to work.
Look at my 5 head.
Yeah. That's because you have a massive
I'm working
brain.
here.
You have a massive brain with many ripples. People in the chat that give us the answer will get 5 bits. 5 Twitch bits. I have no idea how to give them to you, but...
Update makefile. Update Go Harbor makefile. Sed command I. What is sed command I? What is this? Sed command I. Shell?
G-sed?
Which gsed?
Do you have gsed? Do you have gsed installed?
Maybe not.
Brew install gsed.
Yank. Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
I know some things.
Shell. Well, it doesn't even have that. Okay, which gsed? Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't exist. So, brew install gsed.
Should be doing this in a Docker container.
Yeah.
I know.
It's easier.
It's way easier on your computer. I mean, you have
This
it.
is easier.
You have
I
a
already
Mac.
know brew.
You have a Mac. Just use it. It's people.
Watch, it's not going to find it. Oh, it did find it.
That'd be funny.
Beautiful.
I love it when brew works really fast.
Works.
And I hate it when
Well,
it
that's
takes
because
forever.
we're not a VPN.
Never do brew update on stream. Go ahead.
Okay. Interesting.
So you pulled down source?
I did.
Okay.
Can't read. No such file or directory. Well, I'm assuming that's true. Because this is not... Okay, let's just... ls? Nope, does not exist. Let's take a look at where it wants us to go. So it thinks there's a source directory here. There is not a source directory.
It's definitely not one.
Okay, that's okay. So that's what I thought, actually. So when I was reading the makefile,
Yeah.
let's look at the makefile again here, just so you can see what I'm looking at.
So clone it in.
When I was looking at it, there's a lot of functions in here that say, hey, we're gonna swap out, we're gonna make some changes to your makefile to build it. And I'm like, well, if we're building it, don't we need the code?
Yeah.
And yeah, we don't have the code. So
well,
let's
if you go down line 94, it's targz of pulling down. Oh, that's dependency binaries. Never mind. I thought it was going to pull down some other home base repo with all the
Harbor
home base
makefile path. Harbor makefile path. Harbor makefile path right here, which is the build path.
Yeah.
Slash makefile, and the build path is current directory / source github.com/harbor.
Line 58 says harbor source code URL. Let's go harbor. So I feel like it should be doing a git clone, dropping all the source from that guy in your current directory, and making beautiful ARM64 babies out of it.
All right, let's let me just go back to them. I gotta fix my Lua URL. Next.
Do you think it's the HTTPS stuff where they changed it to not accept HTTPS clones anymore?
Okay, I got it. Ready?
Totally.
Harbor. Download. Boom, baby. easy mode. Cool.
Sweet.
Let's take a look. Source, there it is, guy. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay, trying again.
All right, take 7.
Take 7.
Okay, it worked.
That's it.
It worked. It did work. But it looks like it only ran the first thing, which was update makefile. So, what else? What else do we have for targets in here? We have update makefile, which is the first one, which is why it ran it. It looks like we can actually do pre-update. We're going to do that one. Pre-update runs all of the things. Then we can do compile, then build base image. I don't know what package online does.
Maybe that's for automation.
Unclear, but let's just do this next one first.
I remember seeing in the other one it had a offline option as well.
Fine. Oh, what do you mean?
So the Rock Panda one we were looking at in the makefile instructions, it had a way to make that one and do like a package offline, I believe. So if we run into issues, it's something we might be able to we might look into.
Okay, I like that. Something's happening. Something is happening. I have to keep like backing up from the camera because when you're actually like trying hard like I am right now, I keep getting closer and closer to my screen. And I'm using the max camera right now. It's just funny. Ooh, look at that. OpenAPI 2.0 Swagger detected. Do you still use Swagger on a day-to-day basis, Adam?
I don't personally, but my current employer, like the devs do.
They do?
Yep.
Interesting. Very cool. And how's the stream going? How's your setup going, Dan?
It's going very good. I had myself on mute for a hot second. You're using Swagger 2, not OpenAPI 3? You're using 3, right? Everybody's on 3 but now.
Nope.
Oh, really?
Still using 2.
You hate to see that.
This thing is going to town.
Okay, so looking at the... Okay, so you're doing pre-update right now?
I know. I'm doing compile.
Oh, compile? Okay. And then next you're going to do build base image and package online.
Correct, yep.
Then build. Oh, you know what? The last target in there, build, it does download, pre-update, compile.
Really?
Yep.
So should I kill this?
Nah. Because you've already done pre-update, now you're doing compile.
It's Docker bits.
And then after that, if we, there's the build base image and then the package online. Not sure if we need to run those yet or not. It looks like the build target. If somebody else was doing this, I would just run the build target to begin with, and I think it would take care of most of it.
Yeah, you're right. I should have just done that. What does make online do? Where is that? Make online. Package online. What is package online?
I feel like it's circular. Everything says online, and I don't know where it starts and stops.
Yeah. If it's... What? It's literally just circular.
Infinite loop, baby.
Well, I guess the build target doesn't package online. Compile. So it build also does not do build base image. So what's the output here? Yeah, because the build... Oh. The build target does more, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this. Let's do it with build. Here we go. Trying again.
$85 problems.
85 problems.
Make files not one.
So
Oh, how's... Go ahead.
It looks like it's... So I'm looking at the make file here. I'm not actually seeing your screen, but it looks like by default it's going to be expecting a Docker Hub registry user and password. Because it's going to try and pull the base from Docker Hub. And since we don't have that set, but that build command requires it, we're probably going to run into issues.
We'll give it a shot, but I agree with you. Let's take a look. Where is that?
Lines 106 and 107. But you can also turn off pulling from Docker Hub. But if we do that, I would assume then we would just have to manually pull it down.
Yes. I found that there's a typo. If you look at line 162, $ registry password. That's not going to work. What is pull base from Docker Hub? True. It's set to true right now. Is there a URL to the base image here?
That's what I'm looking for right now. Base image tag, base image namespace. So base image namespace is go harbor. The base image tag is dev arm.
So it's Docker Hub.
Yeah.
And it's harbor arm.
I think it was dev arm. Going back up to it. Yeah, dev arm. That's the tag. The base image namespace is go harbor.
Go harbor. All one word?
I think it was a dash. Nope, all one word. The base image tag has a dash in it, dev dash arm.
Okay, so I see Go Harbor, and I see all of their images. They have a lot of different repos. Do you know which repo it would be? Is it core? Harbor core? Oh, there's Harbor exporter base.
Yeah, all it says is the base image namespace is go harbor. Base image tag is dev arm.
You know it's getting late when we're checking our Bluetooth.
Apple was trying to do me a favor, and it switched me to my phone.
Thanks, Apple.
Okay. Go Harbor, and you said it's called dev?
Dev dash arm.
Oops.
It lies. It does not exist. But let's see where we're at here. Done compiling. Now it's compiling binary for job service. My Mac is very hot and its fan is running very high. Tell you what, while we're waiting, let's grab Mr. Rock. Let's do this one real quick while we're waiting.
Okay.
Is there a pushed image for this already? Harbor, arm, C4.
Intersystems. All right. It's ensemble, guys.
$5 months ago.
I like it.
Harbor 2.2 and 2020 year in review.
I went to that link before, and I think I ended up just pointing back to what we've already looked at.
Focus was releasing ARM. Was it? Was it really? Or did somebody...
Well, it says the focus for 2021 is going to be releasing an ARM64-based Harbor.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Free working Harbor people. Appreciate it a lot. There's not much 2021 left. Good.
Looks like that issue is still in the backlog right now too, because it wasn't. It's no longer a release candidate for anything that I saw.
Great. This is the point in the stream where I start to say how product owners are terrible people. They don't care about developers or their customers. Because I'm unsatisfied.
K3S.
Paid good money for this software.
Build error. Okay. Building base image for prepare. No Docker credentials provided. Please be aware of privileges to access Docker Hub. Error. Docker buildx build requires exactly one argument.
Huh.
So whatever it's doing for Docker buildx, it is not correct.
That or a null's being passed in or something.
That's true. Let's take a look. Build X. -- platform. Harbor makefile path. Those are only two places. So it is. What does it think it's sending in multiple arguments? There's only one argument being sent in, and it's the Harbor makefile path, which we know is not null.
So that isn't that makefile though just setting some parameters and then executing the main Harbor makefile?
Yes, but the buildx command is coming from this makefile. Thinking. Man, make. Okay. Okay. What failed? The build X command. Let me do a nvim makefile. Let's see what was being run there. So we did build, right? Which was download, pre-build, and compile. And then it tried to do what? Tried to do this stuff. Makefile, make build. Just build. All right, we're just going to try this again. Make -f, boom, -d. Oh.
What was the -d?
Debug.
Oh, okay. I know how to make it not error. You put a -i for ignore errors.
We should just ignore errors and just continue.
Dude. Overrated, am I right?
Okay. It's doing something. It's pulling down Photon. I don't think it did this last time.
Looks new. Oh, tried to push. So you should have it built. Right there. Dev arm. Done. Did a tag. It's just local.
Sweet.
So you should be able to maybe kill that.
Well, I don't know. It's doing more things.
Yeah.
There it goes. Done. Just built another thing. Yeah, we'll let that keep going. I liked how Adam was looking at the make file while we were doing this. Oh gosh.
Just a little just a little time check. We're definitely encroaching our planned stream time, just for everybody's notice, but we've got a build going, so that's good.
Agreed. I am getting kind of tired.
You get a little punchy yet? No, we haven't. Nobody's insulted anybody on this stream. This has been the most pleasant stream.
It's been chill. I'm not punchy.
No,
I am not punchy, but I did stay up until 2 a.m. working on that rig last night, so I am ready for sleep tonight.
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
A yakitori. I busted out my yakitori grill. I marinated chicken thighs 3 ways, and let me tell you, the traditional yakitori tare that I shared with you last week, phenomenal. I roasted it, or I dipped 5 times per skewer, and very caramelized, so much flavor. I think I'm going to modify the tare though, because the tare I went a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio with soy sauce, and it just was a little saltier than I wanted. So I think I'm gonna do a 1-to-1 ratio of mirin and sake, and then half of the amount of soy sauce. Anyways, long story short.
Fantastic.
Long story long. Okay, we're doing things. Building an an RPM package. That's interesting. I wonder what's doing that.
That's the website, maybe. Well, RPM. I was thinking NPM. That's my bad.
I'll let that keep going. So I ran build base image. So CD to source path. So I think this is I think Adam, you were saying this before, and I just misunderstood you. That it's running the make file in
Correct.
wherever. Okay,
In
I'm
Harbor.
sorry. I'm sorry, I overrode you for no reason. Let me go take a look at that.
It's huge.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of components to Harbor, and that guy's doing all the work.
See, you just got to correct me.
Oh, I was reading. I thought you acknowledged what I said. I was actually reading when you responded. I just thought you were agreeing with me.
Oh, yes. I should have agreed with you. I was just
Obviously.
confused because I'm tired. Okay, it is just still going.
Yeah, this could be a lengthy build.
So here's what I'm going to propose.
Yeah.
Because it is late.
Yeah.
I think we should call the stream tonight. But I think we should keep going with this. I think maybe I'll let this run overnight because it's probably going to take a while. And maybe we revisit it with another stream even this week still. Maybe we can, if we're bored, we can get on and keep plugging away at it.
I think it's a good plan. Good plan.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be a guest at that point. I'd be a regular.
Oh, this is true.
He's a beauty, that's for sure, everybody.
McCracken loves it.
I love to hear it. I'll let you know the stream is still humming along at 22% CPU utilization.
Oh my god, that's amazing! I am so excited. So excited. Yep, tomorrow night I'm gonna bend some tubes. Hopefully I can get my water cooling system in place. And if it's not done by Friday, if we're co-locating on Friday, you can assist.
No spoilers in the chat as to where my location will be on Friday. Do we want to wrap with just some lessons learned? What did we learn tonight so far? Would you say?
Harbor's a beast.
Harbor's a beast.
I mean, there's a lot of components to it, and this was a good working effort. It'd be nice. It'll be nice once they officially support it, and we can just say Helm install and see what everything looks like.
Yep.
So my takeaway is, having looked at the GitHub issues, it feels like the endeavor to add ARM64 support to Harbor is losing traction for the year 2021. And if we can get it working, maybe we can contribute back and get it going again.
Yeah, I think my takeaway is it only strengthens my resolve to try and find these kind people at Harbor at KubeCon 2021. See if we can't talk to the product owner, maybe persuade them that they have some users that would love to use it on ARM. Okay, well, good. Any final other final thoughts? Sova, really appreciate you coming in and helping out. It's a great topic, great tool. Can't wait to have this tool going. I feel like it's really going to round out the cluster. We need to host our own images. Come on, it's silly. We should do that, and we want to use CNCF tools. We're a CNCF company, Devs Operative, and we'll get there. We'll get there with this.
You want to?
Yeah.
Please. You want to transition us to the interview screen?
I don't have that set up.
Then don't worry about it.
This is the interview screen.
This is the interview.
This is the interview screen. Look we're watching the build.
No problem. Okay. One other final thought. I actually like the nighttime stream. I like this time. I think maybe 8 o'clock might even be better. Like an 8 to 10, 8 to 11. I think it's a good time. I like it. It feels chill, but yeah, it'll be good.
I mean, we gotta do what the fans demand.
That's true. I mean, you need to take a break from playing games every now and then. Come on. This is like a game. Heckling in the chat. I mean, that's a sport, or in my country, I like the evening stream too. We'll figure something out. I like mixing it up. There's some good energy at 4 o'clock. Really good energy at night sometimes too. So we'll mix it up. We'll keep everybody guessing. So, Sova, appreciate it. Makita, well done driving. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. And everyone in the chat, appreciate it a lot. Thanks for your involvement. I know we have some people from out of town that hopped in here. People from all over the world. Our worldwide presence for Devs Operative. Welcome. Thank you. I hope everyone has a great evening. Let's have a great week.
Signing off. Have a good night.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.